today we're making the rear seat brace that NHRA and IR, yeah, those guys require on your seat. What I'm showing you here is I made a little piece of metal, bent it here, here, and here to fit the roundness of the seat. Okay, what I'm getting ready to do now is drill a hole here and here. Now, next steps will be this handy dandy little piece of angle iron. And the reason I'm making these is because the ones that I bought were too short. So that's going to weld on to there. All right, and you'll see, well, you can't see. Anyway, where this little spot is, let me get more light in here so maybe you can see. Yeah, that little spot right there. It's where the hole's going to go. Then my brace will fit right here, and that's where it's going to bolt through. So wrong brace. Ouch. Hit my eyeball on this light. So it's going to fit like so. And then I'll weld it up. Once I weld it in place, excuse me, I will put an ear right here on this back bar to then bolt this to here. So let me drill a couple pilot holes and put you in there like so with the light. Maybe that will work. I don't know. Can't tell. Too many shadows. These LEDs drive me absolutely bonkers. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, that's nice. Hopefully it'll stay there. Shove it in there hard enough. All right, let me get a drill. Okay, so IHRA and NHRA rules require the brace. I've never had one before, and this is going to be fun drilling this hole, but we're going to give it a shot. Because we're cutting at an angle. Thing walks on you. Okay, let me get on the other side. So when it starts walking on you, just push a little harder and push the button so it goes fast. And hopefully it goes where you want it to. Yeah, this one's even worse. Why will it start everywhere but exactly where I want it? Yes, that took a very long time. Now, set up the welder. run a couple tacks. That one fits so nice. The other side doesn't, and I don't know why. One. Okay, those are barely gonna hold. Let's check a few things out. How off are they? I don't know what's really off. I mean, there's nothing for me to square it to per se. And I say that because I mean, I can square it to this bar, but this bar's not exactly square in the car. So it's kind of not something I can square it to. So this is just pretty much eyeing it the best we can. Well, from the back of the car through the window, doesn't look too bad. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to weld it up the rest of the way. we're going to do that outside. So here, it's not quite the finished product, but like I said, we got to weld ears on the bar here that will attach here with a bolt. Drill these holes bigger so they will bolt through the seat. I'm not going to make any adjustments on it. If I need to move it, then I'll just re-drill a hole. So that's the way that is. I'm going to clear me a spot right here. Going to do some welding, and I'll get back to you. Okay, well, we did a little welding, and you can see down in here, really cranked up the heat. I was afraid I was going to have an issue with my bolts, but it's going to work out just fine. That's why I cranked up the heat, so it doesn't interfere. Now the bolt's actually not going to go through that way. It's going to come through from the other side, but basically with a washer and a nut on there, you get the picture, blah blah blah. And no, I'm not going to use that big old long bolt. These are just temporary. Let me pick that up. Let me did a little prettying up on it. Cleaned it up on the outside and did those nice little beads on the inside. And I don't think I close your eyes when you do that. So, okay. Let's go stick this in there. The moment to, oh, hey, I'll get you, I got you. Okay, ready? All right. So, gonna sit like this, bolt. I'm gonna have to go get a nut. Oh yeah, and I drilled the holes too. Wow, and they even line up. Look at that. Son of a gun. And all I have is these handy dandy locking washers. Not washers, nuts. These will be interesting. Put these bad boys on there. There you go. There we go. Tighten that back up. Boom. This one's nice and flat. That one's a little boinky. Little boinky. Okay, so now I'm going to make some ears. Ears for here that will weld onto the bar, come up, bolt through that. So let's get busy, I guess. Get to making some ears. Gonna look for some metal out of the scrap pile. and get busy. Okay, found me a piece of metal. Nice piece of metal right there. All right, I don't have a metal hole saw, so I'm gonna have to grind this out. And I bought some hole saws once. Thought they were metal. They were not. They were wood. Did you ever try to use a hole saw for wood on metal? Does not work. So I'm gonna grind this out, make my notch for my bar, and I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm probably going to make some kind of cute little arch in it, like so. And figure out where my hole's going to need to be. And it's really really big and ugly. So we're going to see what that comes out to be looking like. But meanwhile, let's get busy. Actually, I'll be right back. This is why you don't throw things away. It's an old piece of the 1 3/4 inch. And oh, look at that. Look at that. Huh. I didn't even need to go get that. All right. See how this fits as far as what we need to do bracketry wise. Brackety. Yeah, we're just gonna have to cut this off. Holy cow. What the heck? Now they're all unplugged. Get in. It's got this little turny plug thing. All right. Okay, back over here. Okay, got a weld on the back of that, gonna have to clean that off. But that's gonna work right there, I'm saying. Need to round it. Well, you probably can't see because of that post right there. Anyway, peek around here. There you go. It's going to work. I'm going to round it like I said. Make it look all, you know, fancy. I really like my handy dandy little vise right here. Really saves me a lot of clamping and stuff with vice grips. spaghetti. Oh, man. Okay. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Okay. Hot. I don't know, just kind of ugly. I do say so myself. And yeah, it's going to work. And it doesn't look like one of those for some reason. I guess I could do a little more trimming. I don't know. I really don't need that angle iron as big as it is. Bolt could be way down here. And I wouldn't mind actually taking these and putting an angle on these. You know what I mean? Just to give them a little nicer look. You know, like I did here. They don't look like, you know, a piece of angle iron thrown up there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take those brackets off, and I'm going to cut an angle on them, trim those, make them look a little sharper, and mess with this. I got to make 4 of these. I got to make more brackets and stuff. So wasn't going to actually film this first set of brackets because I had to go and do a lot of pondering and figuring out. But I found out my other seat's not going to be in until March. So I went ahead and caught you up. I'm going to take this bracket off here. I'm going to cut a little angle on it and then finish trimming that other, making another bracket, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, well, now the video's working, hopefully. Hope it was working all those other times. But anyway, made the brackets for the rear part of the seat right here. Welded them all together. I just cut that little bit of an angle so it didn't look like just a piece of angle iron. So I cut that little bit of an angle so it doesn't look just like that. Now I'm going to mount it back up in here real quick. Okie dokie. Mics are on, camera's working, battery's charged. Okay. Think I left it off that I made this little piece. I was going to come back and cut a little angle on this right here. Make it look better than just a, piece of angle iron slapped up there. Make it look kind of professional, like we ordered it out of the catalog. So anyway, we have that cut, and that's how it's going to sit. So we'll drill holes through that, and I guess I'm going to have to drill it through the back side because I can't drill it from this side. So what I've also done, just took this because I've got to make some more pieces, and just traced them out. I need 3 more pieces. So I'm going to do that at a later date because I'm done for the day. And I don't know if I've got a big black mark across my forehead or not, but if I do, oh well. It's a sign of intelligence. That intelligence meaning I wear my face mask and keep the sparks out of my eyes and from going to the doctor and getting more metal taken out. So, in saying that, people, wear your safety equipment. It'll help save you money. See ya in a little bit. Okay, good morning out there. Well, I left us off. I'm going to cut these pieces out, the tabs for the bar, and I may trim this off. I'm not sure yet. So anyhow, back over here at the car, I went ahead and drilled a little pilot hole on each side. That's where the bolt's going to go through. Yeah, moving on. So let's do some cutting and grinding and dust flinging and get some stuff in our eyes and all that good crap. So here we go. And the sun is right over there. So it's kind of bright, but it feels good. And my gloves. Okay, that one fits, and I'm not going to make you suffer through all this for the next 30 minutes. So I'll get these cut out, shaped up, and get back to you. Okay, got all my little pieces cut. Little trick to trying to get them the same size is I could have them turned around a little bit because they're not exactly, each side the same. That way, That way. Okay, anyhow, I took the tube that they're supposed to fit, put them on there, lined them all up the best I could, like so. Got my handy dandy clamp over here, clamped them, and stuck them in the vise. And then did my grinding and got them all pretty much the same size. Of course, now they don't look like that, but you know, you get the idea. And nobody's gonna know from one end to the other, but like I said, they're all pretty much the same size. So, good to go there. That was only 3 hours. Not really, but I don't keep track of it, because if I did, I would get depressed and could have bought, you know, I don't know, these for 10 bucks or something. But I didn't want to wait a week to get them in. So, as we see there, and why not build it yourself if you can do that? So, let's see where's my light? Oh, there it is. It's already in the car. Well, holy cow. And the button. There we go. Oh, I didn't know that had 2 brightness on it. So, that's there. We said before, drilled the little pilot hole, and actually, let's see, they're all the same size, so they're all going to be too short. Which way do I want it? So, go there. Well, I need a clamp, I guess. No, there we go. Yeah, I do still need a clamp, but based on that, this is all the way against the bar. I'm going to put a clamp on it, make sure the hole I drilled is in the center of this. All right, I'll work on that a second. Wait to adjust you. It's probably right. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let's put you right here. Yeah, I got these little adjustable legs on the camera. Come out handy dandy, you know, because I'm setting you right here. Works out pretty well. Now the light's not shining in your face. I'm going to crawl from the other side so I can see where the little hole is. La, 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 la. I'm going to say, well, move the crap out of that. So I'm going to have to readjust. That was interesting. Actually doesn't look bad. I put the clamp on the hole. You know, it's hard to look at it with this post right here in the way. So I'm going to look at it this way and look at it this way and decide, is that what I want? Well, I'm thinking that'll work. And, you know, I got a little carried away grinding it a tad short. I would have rather had that extra metal. But that's okay. I'm not going to make any more. Right, let's go to the other side. Find another clamp. Remember to push that down. Yes, I'm right on my hole. We'll see. Get the welder over here. All right, let's get a drill and drill that sucker. Okie dokie. Get a bigger drill. Swap batteries. Probably won't be able to, yep. Look at there. I think I got a bolt somewhere. Intended on, nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. Well, it's close enough. Same type of bolt. Yep, that'll work. I was just checking the hole size. I'm sure I didn't have to go bigger. You're probably thinking, well, Randy, why don't you drill all this stuff off the car? I don't know. I like to do things the hard way. know what I should have on? Face shield. Did you ever catch one of those little twisty little pieces of metal on your cheek? That's exciting. Okay, folks. One bracket down. No, I'm not using this bolt. I'll probably use something similar, just a little shorter, or I might just cut this bolt down. Have no idea yet. But the point is, it's there. Bolt fits through it. Just like so. Joe. Look at that, it didn't even move. That one did. Expected that. No big thing. All right. Bracket done. About that. Now let's make another one. And well, anyway, slight pause. I have a stroke or something. So anyhow, bracket's done. I'm going to make the other bracket for the other side. May add that in the video. I'm not sure, but if not, see you on the next video. Okay, well, I'm doing some footage on how I made the brackets. I'll see if I can insert it. Maybe, maybe not. Anyhow, I'm creating this piece of band steel, which I did not have. So I had some scrap angle iron, and what I'm going to do is use a plasma cutter. Cut this along here. This will be my piece of band steel. So, here we go. Well, can't see my mess over here, but of course things are tangled. Okay, there we are. Glove on. Turn the machine on. Probably helps a little bit. Looks good. Excuse me. I'm gonna measure how long this actually is. To the best of my ability. And 11 5/8. So cut this little end off. Sure did warp a lot. We're down here. Bingo. Not really warm. Now I wouldn't be touching it with my bare hands, but not as hot as I thought it would be. Now I get to grind all this off, clean this all up, and make a piece of band steel out of it. And I'm not going to make you watch that, because you do the smart thing and go buy you a piece, and then you'll have to do all this. So, see you in a minute. Okie dokie, one piece of band steel. Voila. Now, I've got to make it into this little bend right here. It actually looks like my, well, I was going to say it looks like my piece is a little long, but it's not bent yet. So let's get her bent. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit you in the face. And let's see. Yeah, I should just measure the center of that. I did that the first time and didn't really bend quite where I wanted it to. But still, let's see, that's 6 inches. That's a little longer than 11 5/8. It's 3/16 longer. Ish. That's in, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna bend this kind of in the middle, kind of not in the middle, because it never bends where I want it to. So I'm gonna put it right in there. And whoa, table falling. And give it a little push like that. Okay, let's see where we are. Nope, not quite there. Okay, we're kind of there. And we got to make these other little bends. And I don't know if you can see that, but basically it's there. Make the other two bends. See where we come up there. Well, son of a... First try on that one. How about that? And well, a little too far. Get carried away. All right. Now you know that's not right. Jeez. How does that happen? I'm shaking to no end trying to bend it, and nothing's happening. Okay. Okay, well, somehow I think just a smidge, just a tiny, a hair. Probably too much. No, that looks good to me right there. How about you? Does that look all right? Looks all right to me. Now, gotta cut this thing to length. That angle looks okay. Kind of. That looks all right. Trim that much off. That's why you wear gloves. Hey, look. Okay. That ought to work-ish. what I would like to do is mark those 2 holes. That ought to get me there. See? I'm thinking. Look like one's off a little. We can center it up. Be all right. Let's drill these. Of course, this is not the same procedure that I used making the first one. It was trial and error. Get my tool. Trial and error, figure it out. Like I said, I had a piece of angle iron before, then I added an angle to it to make it look all fancy. And this one looks okay. So I'm going with that. Actually, this one doesn't look terrible either. Yeah, that was the same distance the other one, which was 7/8. Whoa. Let me double check that. And it doesn't really matter. No, a little bigger. But yeah, they're off. So we'll go with that. Get my bolt, because I forgot what drill bit it was. Probably this one over here laying on the car. Voila, that fits. Okay. Oh, I'll leave it at that. Clean this up. Okay, there's that piece. Now, I'm going to figure out what to do here. And let's trace this. And it's going to be a little longer. See, all I did was butt it up, traced it, and you see the compound angle. Obviously going to be a little bit longer, which really won't hurt anything. So, cut this off. Need to change. Whoops. Yep, there we go. Can't do it without that piece. Alrighty. You know what I forgot to do? Which side was it? Okay, this side. That works. Huh. Ended up just a smidge shorter because of the disc I forgot to allow for. So this will end up here. And what we'll do, don't know what we'll do. Figure something out. Okay. Nothing else. Could probably put it on the back of the driver's side so I can get, there's just a little bit of an angle here. Make sure I've got that angle correct. Bolt this to the seat. Let's go see if that'll work. What side will line up? And the light is burned out, so Oh, look at there. Look at that. Pretty close. Let's flip it over. See what this side says. And it's closer the other way, maybe. But I can probably make that work. So probably make that work. But now I want to, since this is the left side, I'm going to put an L on it. Oh, no it isn't. It's proper length. I forgot. This here. Yep. Silly me. Anyhow. So now we've got our angle to cut. So I'm going to trim this, make this look like this, and probably do the other one so you get the idea. And then I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, well, caught my shirt on fire again. This thing right here, when you're cutting, sparks go, fire, poof, things smell funny. You know, put yourself out, keep going. So I'm going to refer to this now as the fire starter. All right, well, we've got my pieces made. Let's go see if we can bolt this into the car on the right side and make that work somehow. Apparently my light has, I think, given it up. Come on. Not sure where the button is. Where's the button? There it is. Yep. It's dead. Wonderful thing about rechargeables, they go dead. Okay, let's get this light. If we can hook it up somewhere, get some electricity going. And there. Kind of works, right? Wouldn't shine this way. Shine that way. There we go. Look at that. Just like professional lighting or something. Okay. Parts. We get a couple of bolts. Sure. It is really close right there. And again, all I'm trying to do is tack things together the way that I like it. I don't know why I'm trying to put it through that way. Oh, that fits. Look there. It fits. Put this washer on. Drop that thing. Then we have slack. A little room to mess things up a little bit. Need this tool. Let's see now. Where I want it there. Go down a smidge. It's probably going to come back up as soon as I no, we're all right. That'll work. It's not perfect by no means as far as the bends, but it works. Bolts to it. Keep it from flopping around. And we will go from there. So, I don't know why you guys didn't tell me earlier. I labeled this the wrong side, I think. Didn't I? Didn't I? Left. This is left. Yeah, L for left. So that's got to fit there. And it's not. Why not? Why not? I say. That doesn't work that way. That one's pretty close, looks like. A little clamp. Excuse. Let me go on the other side. Okay, battery died. So, also found out I need to slide my little bar over if I can. Don't think it's going to let me. Or is it? Is it? No, it isn't. So, what I need to do is enlarge this hole a smidge. To all right. I elongate the hole with the Dremel. That Dremel, this thing. It's a little more than a Dremel. So I've got to get my air hose, my gloves on, my sleeves down, because I hate the little shavings this thing puts out. Makes a bunch of splinters. All right, that's it. That's all we needed. See, look at that. I gotta get that off me. All right, so back to the task at hand. Let's this. Now we have plenty of room. See, I needed it to go that way some. What was happening over on that side when I clamped this up? It wasn't lining up. Probably still won't. It's just not. Let's try. Flipping it. Okay, that gave me more adjustment. So what happens here? Okay, well what happens here is I've got to take a little bit off of that. I'll be right back. Okay, that'll work right there. Clamp her down. The heck? Why? What? Come on. Okay, I've tightened this vice grip and it's not tightening. Gonna work? Well, it'll work. That will work. Where's the other vice grip? The other one. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Inside the car. Boy, those noises keep getting louder and stronger every year. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Freaking awesome. Well, now you know what happens. We weld something. These ears are not looking big enough. Or I just made this one bigger, one or the other, I don't know. Turn on the welder, we gotta plug it in. Gas is on. Machine is on. All right. Okay. Let's melt this thing down. Oh boy. I cannot see right there, so it goes nothing. I think it worked. Yep. Amazing if that holds. Steel and aluminum doesn't melt together too well. It's okay. All right. I think that'll do it. Yeah. 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 Welded that right to the seat. All right. We can take it off. No, should I? Let me mark the hole. Just for the heck of it. Not sure why. Doesn't seem does not seem to be the same. Well, and see when I'm talking about, see the distance here, but in or there. I'm marking the hole. I'm not going to drill the hole because I don't know where this seat on this side is going to end up. So don't want to get ahead of myself and mess it up. But anyway, that is bracket number 2. That's the passenger side. Now you know how and what I did. I don't use measurements very often, as you can tell. I just go by the seat of my pants and make it. So that helps you any. Good luck. But, you know, your measurements aren't going to be the same because your bar is going to be in a different spot. Your seat's going to be in a different spot. So, yeah, you can make holes all along here for adjustment, but you're going to have to put it where you want it, make one hole. Put it in the next adjustment, make another hole. But why? Why would you have to do that? The only reason my other bracket has a hole here is because it just had a hole in it. So I just went with it. And I'll put one here. I beveled the edges on it to make it look cool, like these holes down here. So that's it for the bracket. I'm going to weld this up. You don't need to watch that. It's boring. So see you in the next video.